Ah, almost correct. What is this screen? I don't know what that is. Hide. Bye. Hello. Hey. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Boomer Steven at your screen. Oh shit, I forgot to post the story. Hi. Right on time, as usual. All right, let me post the story really quick. Cringe. Yo, what's up, Rokun? How to bebop kicks, please? Well, you have a microphone, and then you press record, and then you just like that, right? That's a bebop kick. Okay, so all jokes aside, now I have a headache. I don't know why I did that. Just really excited for today's stream. Okay, let's... Why is my audio double? Shh. Let's introduce the guest for today. Shall we? Shall we introduce the guest of today? We will. 3, 2, 1. Ah, he's not there. Shit. Discord. Oh, there he is. There he is. I need to fix some OBS settings. Yeah!
Beautiful. Yeah, here we are.
Give me 5 seconds. I need to change the window capture to FL Studio.
All the preparations we did.
Yeah. For sure. Display capture off. Window capture on. Yeah! And now I'm gone. Okay, we'll fix it. We're almost there, guys. Yeah, Boomer at work. Woohoo! We're both here on the screen.
There we go.
Smash. Delano smash.
All right, great start.
I think your girlfriend has some competition in the chat. Hey, man.
It seems like it. What's up?
Who do we
Hello,
have
everyone.
here? Who do we have here?
Well, my name is Illusion. I'm joining Neuros today. We're going to rate some tracks.
We are going to rate some tracks.
If you can give some proper feedback.
Yeah, let me see if your audio is working fine. Can everyone hear him fine? I have zero competition. You see, that's the spirit. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. True, so. That is the spirit. All right, audio's fine. Audio's working fine. Good. Thank you, Marleya, for joining. Good to have you here. Everyone else, welcome, of course. Today's going to be a great stream. We have a lot of tracks from our students. Thank you for sending it in. I'm excited to have Illusion on board. Maybe a quick introduction, who you are, what you like, and how people can recognize you. Obviously, your name is Illusion.
Yes, my name is Illusion. So yeah, I make Uptempo. I feel like it's in between like bouncy and saggy stuff. So some of my tracks are more bouncy. Some of them will be a little heavier. That's kind of what I make. And besides that, yeah, maybe you know me from like Legends Never Die. It's my biggest track. So maybe you've heard it, maybe not. If not, you can check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah. That's like basically what I do. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. So, yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it. And when I posted, he immediately responded, yes, let's do it. So he was one of the first guys said, like, let's do a demo stream together. And I'm happy to have him here. We're going to listen to some interesting tracks. I came prepared, guys, today. And I made a promise last time. When your track is too loud, well, maybe someone in the chat can answer that. What happens if your track is too loud? Please tell me what happens. I'll wait. Yep. That's right. I brought the farts. Yep. Let me see.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Just let me see how I can make it. I need to figure it out how to make it work, though. 1 second. It's not even working. Boomer stream every time.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, talk a little bit. I don't know, maybe answer some questions. I need to fix this. Give me 1 second.
All right, guys. Well, come on, hit me with those questions. Now's your time. Hit me with that. I've always wanted to ask this.
Yeah. What's this?
Marleya says my goal.
Oh, that's working.
Work with that.
Yep, it's working.
Do I? Hello, kind sir Delano. Do you make dubstep? No. No.
Dubstep. How long do you produce?
I've been producing for like Uptempo in general, because I feel like Uptempo has been 3 years now. But before that, when I was like 10 or like 11 years old, I did some house for like 2 years. So I would say 5, but like with like a break of like 9 years in between.
Okay. I hope minus 3.4. Oh yeah, when I switch to a Go XLR, there's a possibility he disappears. I'm gonna put him on the second screen so he won't disappear at all. All right, let's just dive into it. The soundboard is working, right?
Do I play League of Legends or like the game song? I don't play League of Legends.
League of Legends.
I just like the song.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, because Legends Never Dies originally from.
Well, yo. Right. We have everything working. Let's start with the full first track by the one and only Alan Walker. If there's any hardstyle in this stream, I'm going to skip it. I'm just going to say that for now. Alan Walker. I cannot see the full title, but let's just go straight to it. Let me know if the audio is good and everything. No stream lag today, or I'm going to be really upset. That was last time. Today is a new day with lower bitrate on Discord. Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's a remix? Good.
Yeah, it's definitely Alan Walker.
Never let me go.
Huge potential. This is not hardstyle. This is like more mainstream hardcore. That's a great first track. What is your opinion?
Yeah, strong start. Yeah, I like it. It's nice, different. It's more euphoric, of course. I think it's pretty good. For me though, I feel like maybe it progresses a little slow. I'm missing some like interesting stuff. Maybe some more kick rolls. Maybe like a kick switch. Not like too aggressive or anything. Like you should keep definitely keep all the melodic stuff in there. But I'm missing something unique still in there.
Yep. No, I actually agree. One thing I will say though, the mixdown is really good. Like the mixdown is pretty damn good. It's just overall it's very mild. It's a very good production, but it's very mild. No surprise elements. Yes. Not the balls that I was looking for. You know, when I say the balls, you know what I mean, right? Not the balls, but never mind. It just needs that extra industrial touch to this to make it a little bit more hardcore-ish. It feels like, it doesn't feel like hardstyle, but it is a little bit too, I'm looking for the right word here. It's too sweet. It's too sweet.
Yes.
But huge potential. And the outcome is really good.
Well produced.
Very well produced. Yeah.
Yes.
This is by Wasted. Good job, Wasted. I don't have much feedback. Neither does Illusion have.
No, like production wise, it's really good. It just misses that tiny little that makes it like interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's literally it.
That's literally it. We don't have much feedback other than that. Yeah. All right, man. That's the first great track. I feel bad for the one next to it, and that is going to be Chaosity. All right, let's go. It's probably just as good. Trancey vibes.
I like Trancey vibes for sure.
Within the mirror of oblivion, there you stand. A silhouette
nice delay on the vocal.
Do you see it? The reflection of your own despair.
Reminds me of like all the euphoric hardstyle.
And broken promises. A sorrowful portrait painted in the chilling shades of regret. Yet don't you see? It's a haunting echo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
I like it. I actually got goosebumps.
Will you remain shackled by the chains of past sorrows?
Interesting. UK hardcore vibes.
Stepping forward into the canvas of tomorrow.
Oh, that's a build up. That's a build up.
All right.
Come on.
Yes.
Woo. I did not expect that kick in the drop, and I'm still not sure if that is the right fit for it. But that's my opinion.
I love it.
Yeah, he loves it. That's what I thought. All right.
There you stand, a silhouette carved by the hands of time.
Knitterend Vetse, yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a haunting echo.
Oh. Thank you, baby. You're on the camera. Yeah, love you. Oh, bro, sorry. I hit the space bar with my where were we?
I was so locked in.
Where were we?
Like, yeah, around there, I think. I don't know. You put the little arrow thingy on. So. Yeah,
I'm gonna make notes.
right.
Go ahead.
Honestly, another crazy track.
Go ahead. What's your thought?
My thoughts. I really like him. It's really good. Yeah, it's really nice. I love the trancy stuff in the start, and then how it switches from the more melodic stuff. Like the build-up is really nice. It like transforms it really well into like the more harder drop.
Yeah.
The second drop, in my opinion, can still be a little better. I really like the idea of trying to go for melodic Zag kicks there, but I do think they're executed a little bit weak. Maybe it sounds a little off.
Yeah.
I think it's the way how you make your kicks. The stuff is if you're gonna be pitching your kicks, you kind of want to like make the punch and the bass separate, so that the punch like stays the same, and you pitch the bass with the melody. And I feel like now it's just the entire kick. It's pitched up and down, and it's gonna sound a little odd. Other than that, really cool track. Super interesting for sure. Maybe your kicks are a little. The one is louder than the other, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, like volume wise, there could be some work, but design wise, I think this is very strong.
Yeah. So I really like the beginning. It was very unique. Melody really good. Mix down really good. These kicks, lots of low end.
Within the mirror of a
I had one feedback here, screeches. These feel a little weak. Could be layered with a top lead to make it a little bit more crispy, a little bit more interesting. You can barely hear it. It sounds a little bit too much like white noise, a little bit too much detuning going on. And then I have a problem with the transient on the kicks. Over here, there's no transient on the kicks. I would like to see a little bit more transients, because after that, you're going to switch to a lot of transient. So that's out of balance. Yeah, and you kind of lost me at this part here. There's too much going on here with the Zag kicks going up and down, changing. I know your name is Chaosity, but I would say in this case, less is more. Stick to one good sound and switch it up after 8 bars or something like that. That is I
agree.
That is my feedback. But nonetheless, this was Chaosity. Great track. Thanks for setting it in, man. Good shit. All right, next up we have okay. Next up we have prototypes. So. I told you there's a guy.
His first try.
That I told you.
My first time trying to make. Sorry.
No. My first time trying to make Uptempo. So really. Oh, that's good, dude. He's.
Oh yeah, so you've been making like different music. Cool.
Yeah, that's really good. All right, so yeah, this is. Remember when I told you before the stream? There's this one guy. I still don't know what he's eating for breakfast, but he makes weird shit, and I just don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's this guy.
That is this?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Let's go prototypes. Could work, but then when it gets faster, like... Yeah, maybe save this for the hardstyle stream next time. This is not really Uptempo hardcore, but yeah, let's continue. So he used my voice from a YouTube stream, and he's probably gonna do it from for this stream too. But yeah, that's me. He's gonna clip that.
What is this guy smoking? I don't even... What the hell?
Yeah, okay. Okay. I just don't know what to do with this shit, man.
I get it.
And I warned you before. Okay, you go ahead.
Personally, I don't think I'd listen to this.
No.
I feel like this is like bad trip material, dude. Like, what the hell are all those voices the entire time? It's definitely interesting. Yeah,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Well, you know what? Hey, if you really enjoyed this, like, please keep going with it. It's a little hard for me to get feedback on this. I feel like I don't even know what to say.
Okay, we're on the same page because every time this guy drops a demo, except last time, I would say it sounded a little bit more, the usual. But I got to give props to this guy because I told him privately, he has been such a good guy in the community too. Always good vibes, always positive, and he just makes weird shit. Good for you, man. Good for just experimenting with different shit. It's just hard to give feedback on. If I have to give a little positive thought about it though, the kicks, there's a lot of low end. They feel very full, but the arrangement is hard to follow. I will say that. But a shout out.
Experimenting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Be unique, and one day you'll find a sweet spot that makes your uniqueness and a little bit of more mainstream audience, or at least an audience that wants to listen to this. You're gonna find that sweet spot, and when you do, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's gonna pop off. So stick to this shit, and one day you'll find the recipe. All right. So I think we have our first sausage of the week. Yeah, Paul, my friend.
Right.
This
is just gonna be one big beep. Or...
We have it ready. So if it's too much, I'm gonna shut it off. All right.
Well, how do you guys even get this waveform?
I don't know, man. I think it needs some more boosting. This looks better. What's the difference? There's barely any difference.
It's just the ending.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. Paul, here we go. If it's too much, I'm gonna turn it off. That's the policy. All right.
People in the chat, -2.5 in that break, Definitely loud. It's so loud, though.
All right, Paul. I have a lot of things to say about this. Almost everything is out of tune. Almost everything is out of key. So that means you are experimenting too much with changing keys. It's also, I will have to say this though, also to my students that are listening right now, to make a bootleg is not always easy, especially not if the vocal is going all the way in different keys and you have to find the right root note and the corresponding chords. And yeah, so a lot of things that are out of tune. However, we're here for feedback, right? So I do want to say, I do want to say, I think it's a great idea. The vocal or whatever it is, bootleg, that is really, you can make that really up tempo. So I think that's a great idea. The chords are out of key. The synth is out of tune. I will say though, the kicks are great, but Paul, you know already, the kicks are great. But this arrangement, I'm going to be honest with you, Paul, it's very hard to listen to because you're switching up triplet kicks and quarter beat kicks. The synths are going left and right. We need to, well, schedule a lesson, and then I'll show you how to make I'll show it again. I obviously showed it a lot of times, but just for refreshing, how to make a very simple, easy to follow up-tempo bounce track. Because if you look at a bouncy up-tempo track, if you want to make that, that's what I hear now, you only need good kicks, a very basic melody, can be a binary voice and a vocal, and that's it. Binary voice, melody, a strong pre-dub vocal, and your kicks. You don't need all these weird bass lines going everywhere, these chord melodies. You're making it, what you're trying to make here is a track that you can produce after like 4 or 5 years of experience. Like it's very hard what you're doing. So stick to the basics, and we'll schedule a lesson soon. All right, that was my feedback. What do you have to say about it?
First of all, someone said stop laughing, but leave these people in the chat, bro. Like I can't with all the things they're saying. It's making me laugh. I'm not laughing about the track. It's the things people are saying. I'm gonna turn off chat right now because I don't want to start laughing at people their tracks. That's not.
No, I get it. It's kind of distracting. I get it.
People are saying funny stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. So, for me, it feels like this person definitely is new, and that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody starts off somewhere.
Yeah.
My tip would just be to maybe, like you said, stick to some more simple stuff for now.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to overly complicate it and putting as much stuff as you can in the track.
Yes.
You're probably going to get overwhelmed with all the different things that you all of a sudden have to think about and have to mix together and all that stuff. Just what I did when I first started out, I just really focused on making kicks.
Yeah.
Like that's it. I was just making drops because I fucking sucked at making the rest.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's fair.
Yeah. And then when my kicks started to sound decent, I was like, all right, now I got to match them to something else. That's when I started making edits.
Yes.
I started making edits of tracks, and in the background I also made like my own stuff, but didn't really do anything with that yet. And at some point you're gonna get to the point, especially with making edits too, you'll see how those tracks are constructed with arrangement and how they sound, and you'll learn from them. Take it step by step. That's my tip.
Exactly. Yeah, and I understand, guys, in the chat, it's really funny to say funny comments, but remember, we're here to learn, not to judge. So yeah, please, I understand it's funny, but yeah, it's a little bit distracting too. When someone says the key yes, yeah, that is funny, but that's distracting as fuck. All right, let's go to Brothers of, I cannot see the full title, Brothers of W. All right, let's go. Turn it up. Thank you for the pre-master. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I could turn it up a little bit.
Born from the base, forged in the night. Two souls collided under flashing lights. No need for words, the rhythm spoke. A bonfire in every stroke. Back to back in the pit of sound. We rose like titans from underground. Beats like thunder. blink. No second thought, no time to think. Right in a storm, high voltage flow. Brothers in war when the tempo grows. We burn, we break, we rise, we run. Our soundtrack loud like a loaded gun. Two hearts, one flame, no need to speak. A tempo gods with eternal streak. Our kicks, no fear, the sound our speed. United we fall, united we roar. A tempo gods with eternal streak.
That is a lot of feedback. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Let me do my feedback first. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Suno vocal. I think it's low quality. You might want to do this prompt again to see if you can find a better quality output. I don't feel like this output does justice to the track. I feel like the output sounds very mechanical, Suno, typical Suno. You have to be lucky with it. I'm missing filter kicks in the build-up for drive. It was a little bit empty. Vocal is not needed in the first drop together with that kick. You just need to focus on the bounce, not with the vocal. That's my opinion. There's too much high end going on at the very high peak at the span. Second part, also I need a filter kick to keep the momentum going. That Gabber kick was very unexpected, a little bit random. Could work, but the execution was not great, and I felt like there were too many fake drops, not needed. And the low end was also not that great. It was very boomy. So that could indicate facing issues in the low end. That could indicate that you put too much distortion on your low end. That's it. That's I do feel the Suno vocal itself, the theme and the idea is good. I liked what I heard in terms of what she was singing and stuff like that. I thought the execution was good, but there's a lot of things that still need feedback. Need some fix to it. All right. Also, Justin said a lot of things in the chat, and let's go to your feedback.
I fully agree with you. The idea is really nice. I like the theme of the vocals and how it sounds. It did like I didn't know it was AI at first. I was thinking like, is it AI? Because you can hear, like you said, the quality is a little off. I feel like what I wanted to say too is the build-up gets really loud. You would want to have your build-up get more quiet so the drop has more impact.
Wow, if only there was a person who says that every stream. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out again. Maybe they'll listen to you. Yeah, exactly.
It's very important. You really want to do that. It just makes it, you want to have the drop be like a punch in the face, especially with Uptempo. Some mixing volume issues, like you already mentioned, that I could hear too. I'm pretty sure during the intro and the break, there's a crash that is pretty loud.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Multiple crashes. The high ends are definitely a little too loud too. It could also, it could depend on what you're producing on, of course. If you have speakers that don't really play the high ends that much, you maybe don't hear it.
Yeah.
What I always, I got some studio speakers here, so the sound is fine. But I always do make sure to listen in on my phone speakers, on my headset, and just always make sure it sounds good on everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and of course, you can just check it with span as well.
Yeah, After Generation gave a lot of feedback too. Maybe another vocal extractor. Kick sounds good, but they miss a lot of punchy transit. Yes, but they also miss the right amount of low end. The low end was really weird in my room. It was very boomy. Impact is rises and build-ups is too loud in comparison with the little. Yeah. Oh yeah, that the delay on the kick, I thought it was cool too. Yeah, the ding ding ding, that was cool. All right, that was really nice. Okay, thank you for. It's Fernandez. I can't say you can't even expand this. That's interesting. Yeah, so I don't know who this is. It is Brothers of War. All right, that might be the Suno prompt. It's okay. Let's go to Kronos War.
Yo, invaders.
Yo, invaders. What up?
Whoa. Goddamn.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking notes, by the way. Yeah, I really like that. Regain did that, and I feel like it's really nice because my memory's not that great, and now I write it down, it works better for me. Producing Uptempo without a sub is very difficult. Absolutely. It is.
Don't wait.
I think this is a render mistake. I think this is an Edison click and drag.
Don't waste my time.
Mix intro.
Join your ancestors. Death, don't waste my time. Our time shall soon be at hand. Warriors to arms. Our enemies abound. War has come, and death comes with it.
Oh, sure.
Join us or die.
Okay, so this is going on all the way to the end with the same screech. Let me check.
God damn. Helikopter kick.
Yeah, okay. So, my man, Kronos, there's a lot of things I want to say about this track. First of all, less is more. This was really hard to follow. It was very chaotic. The kicks feel very inflated, very distorted, and yeah, the low end is okay. So I will say that's good, but it's too hectic. You're using the screeches. The screeches are fine, but it gets really old after like 16 bars. So you have to switch it up and build tension. There's no tension in this track. It's just straight, just complete chaos all the time. So I need some breaks, and people need to breathe. And yeah, that screech gets really old. You're using it almost for like the whole track, so that needs to have a switch up. I would say some kicks are good, but there's a lot of transient missing in the kicks. So I feel like there's just a lack of experience for the amount of times you've been producing. That's fine. So what I mean with lack of transient is the point of the kick, the first part of the kick, the tick, that needs to be a little bit louder. The kicks will hit better. After generation, clap needs EQing, kick goes hing hing hing, feels unbalanced. A lot of sounds are fighting in the same space in the track. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's exactly. It gets boring, feels empty. Shouldn't say. Okay, that's exactly what I said. All right, your turn.
I fully agree. Once again, I honestly do think the kicks are pretty nice. I feel like they're drowning a little because of all the background stuff that's going on when the kicks are playing.
Yeah.
The screech does get a little repetitive.
Yes.
You might want to try to switch that up. Maybe with rhythm or rhythm and the sound.
Yeah.
Other than that, I do think the idea is cool. It's more like a darker vibe. It is something more original for sure.
Yep.
More like Invaders mentioned it in chat too. I think it was Invaders. More like early up-tempo vibe. And I think it is cool. Once again, it's more just variation, some mixing that could be a bit better.
Yeah. I would say use a reference track a little bit better, so you can copy paste the build up and just try from there. Because I see what you're trying to do here, but it's too much. So tone it down, go back to the basics. Right.
Yep.
Next up, we have Outlaw.
Girl, tell me what is wrong. Don't care, it helps me not let me stay around. You and you are on me tight. Don't hold on, this moment lasts. You a little beast, they come and take. You're crying, babe, please don't cry. Please don't ever mind, not gonna leave her. Cause I love her, cause I love her. Cause I love her.
No, you did not miss your song, Dark Passenger. Outlaw. Thank you. That was a cool track. I have okay, so I will do the feedback first, and then I'll do what I like. So I like the vocals. I like the theme. It's a little different. But I don't like the distortion on the vocal itself. It needs more clarity. There needs to be better transient on the first kick, and I cannot read my own handwriting. So I have no... Oh, nice. The delay and the reverb on the screech need to be better. I feel like the screech was a little bit dry. That needs to be a little bit better. Second kick, too much distortion. That was too much... This one's too inflated. And yeah. So that's what I thought about the second kick. The melody is not for me, and this is not fitting the vibe you want to create. The melody is a little bit too sweet, too basic. That is the main concern for this track. The melody is hard to follow, and maybe the melody needs to be very boring. Maybe you're overthinking it. Kicks are really good. I like them. Just check the balance a little bit. In the low end, one has a lot of low end, one has little low end. That needs to be balanced a little bit better. And that is my feedback. I really overall like the track and the kicks and the screeches together. I really like that. Yes.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Like you said, I feel like the melody is like when you hear a melody, your brain is like trying to like expect certain things, you know. It's trying to guess the melody. Yeah. And I feel like right now it's really hard to guess what's gonna come. Yep. You can't really... It's a little all over the place. You want to have your melodies recognizable and, like, you know, like I said, know what's coming. For the rest of the
track, like a very simple melody that is memorable. Yes, exactly. And that you have to, when you walk out of the studio, you have to still whistle it, or your girlfriend has to whistle it, because she has... If my wife hears is whistling my melody, I know I made a kick-ass melody because it sticks in your head. Exactly. Yep. Very true. So, like, yeah, like that. It's gonna be easy to remember. Like, if I'd have to remember this melody right now, I can't. I don't remember it the way it was, because it's hard to remember. Yep. Yeah, the kicks, some were really good, some could be a little better. I feel like, or feedback is very much the same a lot. We are so aligned. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. What is your sign? Are you a Pisces? Shut the fuck up. All right, let's go. Next track by Tim Bladekick. There's definitely more bounce upcoming, guys. Don't worry about it. And Mark. Not bad. I can say no, wait. Bong. like my computer is freezing. Okay, mono stereo. All right. So, Tim, thank you, After Generation, for your feedback. I really appreciate you doing that. Screech is too boomy, too much low end in the screech. The screech was also too loud. If you look at the audio spectrum and everything, decibel signals, you can see that the screech is louder than the kick. So that needs to be in the back. You need to remove more low end, cut like the frequencies 200, 400, maybe even 600 hertz. Add some reverb and delay to it, sidechain that shit. Overall, I really like the arrangement. You kept the drive going. I really appreciate that. No dead spaces. The kicks, bass, here, what I can hear is good. The low end is good. The leads are not that great. That needs more layering. This feels too basic, so we need to add more top leads to it with more distortion, more detune, more LFO, a little bit more interesting. This feels like saw presets glued together. The melody is okay. It's not there yet. It is easy to follow, but it's not there yet. It is okay. The build-up, I have an issue with your build-ups. The build-ups, you're talking about, build-ups are being too loud, especially over here. This part right here, this is way too loud. I thought this was a fake kick here. Yeah, so that's just not happening. That's a major concern in this track. Okay, and I also the mono and stereo are very out of balance for this track. Very, probably in your kicks mostly. Yeah, so I would bring back a little bit more stereo in your kicks. It's okay to have stereo in your kicks, if anything. I know there's a trick that a lot of people use to cut off the high frequencies in the stereo field to make room for the what is it for the screech or whatever. I mean, to each their own. It's not my favorite way of mixing. I would just like a little bit more balanced track. All right, your turn, brother.
Yeah. You keep like I am writing stuff down too. It's like almost the same again. Yeah, the screech in the beginning was a little unexpected as well. I feel like a little too loud, like you said, too much bass. That little build up, or more not little, the loud build up. I do feel like it could be a nice kick switch. I like how it switches to the other kick. It is just way too loud compared to the kick that it goes into.
Yep.
I wrote down that the second kick seems a little louder than the first. I don't know if that's still true.
Yeah, probably.
So it's just how do you? I feel like this is a hard. We can give feedback, but how are you going to learn from this? Because I think the only thing you can do is just keep making tracks, and you'll get better at hearing it yourself too.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just the most important thing.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So yeah,
but I
just
really
like
like
the track is not bad.
No, definitely not.
Not at all.
Especially for the level we were at, it sounds pretty good, and I just really appreciate the arrangement. You kept it going, and I really appreciate that. Yep. Over here, though, a little bit of a gap. Could add a little bit more shit. All right, we are going to the next track. It's by Joshua. Right. This is a mix intro.
distant from you. Is this what we choose? And was it really real? The love that we had is the love that we lose. Like nothing is real.
Right. This was Joshua. What's your thoughts? You're
All
going
right.
to do it first.
I saw it. All right, I'm gonna do the first. All right, so some things that I wrote down is what I noticed is that the drop comes a little out of nowhere. Let's just first of all let's do a little positive. Sorry, it is a good track. I like the idea. The vibe is nice. The arrangement is good again too. But like I said, I do think the drop is coming a little bit out of nowhere. And during the drop, there's a lot going on in the background, which can be fine, but you want to have the kicks be what's in the foreground, because the kicks are the most important in Uptempo, hardcore, that kind of stuff. And I feel like you've added a lot of whoosh effects, and they're very loud in the mix. A little too loud to where it gets distracting. There's a vocal chop in the drop as well that goes but I'm pretty sure it still has a lot of bass in there as well. And in the end, I think when the track ends, I think I'm hearing reverb on the bass. Like maybe it sounded like there was some reverb on the low ends of the kicks. I'm not sure if you want to have that, to be honest. Other than that, cool track, cool idea.
Yep.
Just need some work on mixing again.
Yeah, mixing issues, build-up issues. I had a problem with the build-ups. They were a little bit out of the nowhere. So more anticipation for the drops, I would say. Transient on the kicks needs to be better. Vocal, I would say remove that vocal on the first drop. It makes it very hectic. In bounce, you want to focus on the kick. If you're doing too many elements, it just takes away it takes the distraction from the. It's like distracting from the kick. So I would say again, less is more, especially bounce up tempo. Yeah, so I think I wrote build up like 4 times, and transient and mixing, and for the rest, I think it's a great setup, but we need to have a little bit more anticipation, and people seem to have a problem with following the arrangement of the track. So I would say cut it down the amount of elements, so you can hear what's coming better. Yep. All right. Next up.
Use reference tracks, guys. It's a really good, smart way to start learning how to make your tracks.
Yeah. All right. So we have Mr. USA here, and he is one crazy mother effer. So let's.
It's USA.
This.
Right.
So you were talking about bad trip stuff. All right.
Oh shit.
USA. What's up, dress code?
It's that tweaker shit. Logic, tweaker shit.
so confused right now.
Yeah, me too.
What's happening here? Oh, the low end is gone. It's fading out. All right. Oh, too quiet. His bed. Okay. Hentai core.
Yeah, I saw that too. God damn it.
Your time to shine.
All right. Someone said it. Let's just say first, it's an interesting track for sure. I think the guy that made this said, "What tweaker tempo?" Interesting sound design choices as well. The little anime girl going in there is it's goofy. I do like goofy stuff in tracks sometimes. So the idea is cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Someone else already mentioned that as well, and I agree. The volume is all over the place.
Yep.
The guy said, "Too quiet, my bad." So I guess it's unintentional, but it is still very all over the place everywhere in the track. Especially that almost last kick is super loud compared to the rest. The first kick is very quiet, and then the vocal coming in makes everything super loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the issues you're having here are mostly volume issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just really think try to get everything on the same level volume wise, like the track.
Yeah.
Not have one kick all the way down there and the other one all the way up there.
Well, yeah.
So that's my feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, he just joined. To be honest, he joined last month, so he's fairly new, and
yeah,
I really like this guy. He's just doing whatever he wants, and but the kicks are indeed not loud enough. I did really like that Suno vocal. It was really well fitting for what you're trying to make. I like the kicks, but they just need to be louder. And WTF with the vocal chops at some point. I'm like, what is this? What am I listening to? But I guess that's part of the track, and volume balancing is a big issue here. Yeah. Remember when I told you have to see the drops, you have to see the build-ups, and the build-ups have to gradually go down a little bit in volume. All right, for everyone asking, nice track for a funeral. Okay, nice. For everyone asking, how can you join these streams? Well, I have good news for you. You can check out nerosproductions.com, become a member or a student, where we do this on a weekly basis for Uptempo, Hardcore, OG Raw, you name it, Terror, I don't give a shit. If we can feedback, we will give feedback.
Why no?
Deutsche Krach, wall of bass kicks. Nerosproductions.com. Why no microwave kicks for this track? Not sure. Ask Genghis Khan. I think it would fit.
Oh, maybe we'll have some.
He made like a microwave kick, but only with a short punch. Like he didn't finish it. This sounds like unfinished. Like
sounds like the first two kicks, like hang, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so he's fairly new, and he's gonna learn a lot. He signed up for a premium membership, so he has guidance every month, and we're gonna work on this shit. That's good. All good.
Just keep experimenting, though.
Yep,
it's good.
I'm gonna
experimenting is also positive.
After this track, I'm gonna schedule a quick bathroom break.
You know, it's two tracks at the same time. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Thank you. This is first.
Pressure on you. Gotta put. I gotta put tons of pressure on you. Gotta.
Nice.
pressure on you.
Okay.
All right. Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Ooh, I gotta put tons of pressure on you. The feeling of everything that you do. I wanna feel your body when you move. I gotta feel you. I gotta feel you. Ooh, I gotta put tons of pressure. I gotta put tons of pressure. I gotta put tons of pressure on you. I gotta put tons of pressure on you. Tons of pressure. Tons of pressure. Ooh, I gotta put tons of pressure. Tons of pressure, tons of pressure, tons of pressure. I gotta put tons of pressure, tons of pressure, tons of pressure. Ooh, I gotta put tons of pressure on you.
All right, I will do the first one right now. First, not bad. That intro sound is way too repetitive. You've been using that for a very, it's like it's getting old after a while. So change it up, pitch bend, LFO, something like that, a different melody. Gabba kick build up is nice. Kick is cool. Suno vocal is okay. It needs work though. It needs work in the processing. I feel like it needs more mid frequencies, and it's not EQ'd properly, I would say. I really was impressed with the amount of FX kicks you did. Was really cool. Really impressed with that. Again, with the repetitive intro sound, vocal is cool. Kicks, the low end is a little bit too boomy, and they sound a little bit too serum. And what do I mean with that is they sound a little bit too, especially this one, it's not on a professional level yet. It misses that, maybe it's the inflation, it just misses that extra aggressiveness. You know, it sounds a little bit out of the stock for like that, stuff like that. All right, that's my opinion. Go ahead.
I probably agree. I think the kick rolls are super nice. It keeps it interesting, and that's really, really good. I do feel like the track overall, maybe it's not the kicks and the kick rolls, it's more so the vocals and the screech that's making it feel a little repetitive.
Yep.
Like you said, the vocal could use some EQing. Other than that, you're definitely the track has some real potential. It just needs a little bit more variation in the vocals and the screeches, and maybe the kicks, like the ones you just played, they do sound a little too basic. I totally get what you mean with like the serum. It's like if you just make a really quick kick in serum, that's what it's gonna sound like. Make it more unique, I feel like.
Yeah. So he's struggling with that serum sound. So my advice would be just put it in a fucking EQ boost, distort the shit out of it until it sounds good. Honestly, that's how you get these kicks sound better. EQ boost, distortion, corrective EQ, repeat until, and then hopefully you still have some low end left.
Yep.
What would you say about that?
If not, just boost the low end.
Easy fix.
Easy fix.
All right. So that's nice. First, maybe use a little bit more EQing and saturation to lose a bit of that serum sound. So sure, but you need to go ham with the distortion. Honestly, that's how you get those bouncy tempo kicks good. The peaks in my chain look literally like this, and then add another one, and then add another one, and then add another one. Yeah, something like this, and then I shift it around, and then it's something like that. Just go crazy with it, right? Just go crazy with it.
That's so interesting. Because like mine don't look like that, only for staff kicks.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I make bounce like this, and I do
a lot of people do that.
A boost here. Yeah, there's a million ways to do it. All right.
A lot of people do it that way.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. We're going to listen to a Sausage from Deal with the Devil. Okay. If it's too loud, I'm going to It's
Definitely a little loud for me. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break too.
all right. Let's just do a quick bathroom break, both, and we'll be right back, guys.
Yep. Yes.
We will be right back. I'm faster than him. Ha! I'm super fast. They call me Steven Speed. Or Snelle Steven. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna... how's everyone doing? Are we still live? Yeah, take a bathroom break, guys. Important. Muy importante. Right. Godspeed P. Yes. That is right. Alright. I'm just gonna continue.
Tell yourself, gotta play the devil's game. Tell yourself, sell that soul, get that girl, get the cash. Life ain't never been the same. Shake that ass, wanna ball like MJ. Tell yourself, gotta play the devil's game. Tell yourself, sell that soul, get that girl, get the cash. Life ain't never been the same. Shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that.
That's
shake
true.
That ass,
Busted.
shake that
Also, I don't
ass,
care.
shake that ass. Made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with the Made a deal with the devil.
All right.
Made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with the devil. Check that ass. Check that ass. Check that ass. Made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with the devil.
Interesting. Right, yeah, sorry, I had to continue because we still have a lot of things to cover.
All good. No worries.
So that soul, get that good.
So yeah, the vocals definitely need more reverb delay and
Life ain't never been the same. Check that ass.
turn down that club kick
Check that
or transform it into a gabber kick because this lacks drive.
the devil.
I would say the kicks are pretty good. Feels a little bit weird in this in oh.
Ooh, okay, yeah, nice.
Made a deal with the
This area is a little bit too prominent. It's a little too much. Yeah, but overall, I would say that's a good kick. Kicks are good. Weird melody. This it's just not. You don't need the melody. I would just focus on vocal chops and kicks. That's less is more. Obviously, you didn't hear the whole track. Vocal chops. Yeah, vocal chops with kicks I would go for instead of this random melody. Vocal, is it not too loud?
check that ass. Check that ass. Check that.
No.
Check that ass.
lot of potential in this track. I would drop the melody, just go straight screeches and vocal chops for this track. Nice setup, nice vocals. It could work really well with this vocal. All right, moving on. Track 13. Lucky number 13 by Otomic.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you are afraid. You're afraid of us. This is where it all begins. You're afraid of change. Are you ready? I don't know the future. Are you ready? I didn't come here to tell you how it's going to end. I came here to show you how it's going to begin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Go, 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 go. Are you ready?
Let's go.
This is where it all begins. I know that you are afraid. You're afraid of change. You're afraid of us. Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't with the fireworks, man. It's throwing me off so much. All right, Otomic. I will say the good. I like the build-up. I like what was it again?
Are you ready?
I mean, vocals, theme, okay, that's fine. I have a problem with the melody. I have a really big problem with the melody. It's off key with the chords. It's not pleasant to listen to. Even though the sound design is good of the leads, I would say it's very trancy. The melody is too complicated for me to follow, and I feel it's off key with the chords. First, oh yeah, the fire rockets. I really like the fire rockets. I really liked it. You can make that a screech, you know, and then sidechain it. Easy. Yep. Kicks are cool. I have a problem with that Christmas bell in the beginning.
Are you ready?
I really don't like that Nexus, whatever sound that is. I think you should change it to a little bit more, you know, a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, I hear jingle bells when I'm listening to this. So yeah. So that's my feedback for this track. Go ahead.
Yeah. Bro's going for the December track with the Christmas bells and the fireworks. I just think the leads are very, very detuned, which is making it sound off. If you're using Serum, very easy fix. Turn down the detune.
No shit. No shit.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the fix of today, guys. If you have too much detune, just turn it down. There we go. That's the golden tip. No, yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah, that's true. That came out funnier than you mentioned, that you probably intended, but yeah. So,
yeah. Okay. Well. maybe there are presets and people don't know about that. It could be true. You never know. The kicks, I feel like they're a little too weak for my liking in the drop.
I mean, if you look at it from a producer's perspective, the transient is pretty good.
Yes, that's very true.
It still sounds a little serum with the tail. Sounds a little bit grainy. It's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Definitely not. The tail sounds a little like ish instead of a
generic hardstyle kick, but the kick does not fit in. Yeah, okay, fair point. After generation, it does sound like it does sound a little bit like a hardstyle kick. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
If the detention is too high, just turn it down. Illusion 2025.
Yeah, we're gonna pin that. We're gonna pin that.
Oh my god. Yeah, again, I feel like it's a little repetitive. You guys, if you want to stand out with your tracks, you have to add. You got to make it so it doesn't become like boring. Add something that makes people go, oh, or like, oh shit, that's cool. Something like that. It's really hard to do, definitely, if you're just starting off. But I feel like it could use a bit more different elements throughout the track.
Yep.
A bit more switch ups.
Yep. True. Not a bad production. It's just not there yet.
Yes.
Right. Moving on to Rokun, mein Deutsche Freund.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he can make some tracks. This track is work in progress. This track is and really experimental, just to say. Okay, well, we don't judge. We only give feedback.
The one coming up, right?
Yeah, this one. Okay, I like it already.
Bring it on, you motherfucker!
I like everything except that screech. That screech pattern needs to change, and it also needs to be a little bit more aggressive. Sorry, continuing. I just need to see that screech changed. Everything else before that, I fucking loved it a lot.
Bring it on, you motherfucker! When the gates are open, prepare yourself to lose your minds. When the gates are open, prepare yourself to lose your minds. When the gates are
By the way, Robin, don't forget to send me the new master. I'm still waiting for it. Your new master track. All right, so the good. No, let me start with the feedback. No, let me start with the good. I really like the idea of combining these kind of rock vocals with the kicks you have been using. Works very well. the first build-up was really cool, really got me going, as you saw. I don't like the screech. It sounds too basic. The pattern is too hectic. It doesn't go anywhere. That needs to be replaced with something a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more just basic. The screech was going like in a melody almost. I felt like the build-up needs... Oh, yeah, the build-up for the second part has to have more anticipation. I didn't like that. It was a little bit too straight to the point. Like, I need to be surprised a little bit. You need to tickle a little bit, tickle a little bit, tickle my brain. And yeah, overall, great idea, but yeah, definitely a work in progress. All right.
Yep, fully agree. It's there's a lot of potential in this track. I really like the combination between like the rock, metal kind of vibes together with the more crunchy, heavy up-tempo kicks.
Yeah.
I really like the first part.
Yes.
Where how the kick gets introduced.
Oh,
with, like,
man,
the
that was
reverb,
so good.
Like, really nice.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Really well done.
I also like how for kick rolls, or like when the kick ends, I'm pretty sure he uses Endless Smile for that, or something else with reverb.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
Like, it goes into that. Really nice. It makes it feel really big, and it gets pulled down, like, again, for the kicks.
Yep.
I agree with the screech. It's a little too...
Yeah.
Something like maybe like... And then sidechain it. Something like that could maybe work well with this kind of track.
Yes.
I do feel like the intro... It's still a work in progress,
Yes.
so I don't want to judge the mixing too much, but I feel like the intro is a little soft. Like, it gets like from soft to like really loud.
Yep.
But other than that, really solid track already, and it has a lot of potential for sure.
Yep. All right, we're going to Mr. OPS. No, not yet. Knitter und Fetze. Okay, are you ready for some Deutsche Krachqualität? Some Deutsche Krachqualität?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Well, there we go.
Shall we do it again?
My camera's out. Give me 1 second. My camera's out. Well, no one gives a shit, but let me turn it back on. 1 second.
Just me now, guys. Hello. Now you gotta look at me. Oh shit. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Hey, is it not playing? I said play.
Oh, I was like waiting.
Hey. Oh Lord, here we go.
Knitter und Fetze.
Yeah.
I can't. That's too much. That was too much for me.
Definitely, yeah, something. Oh yeah.
leave this up to you.
All right. I really like the vibe of the track, the intro, and it gets off a bit of like a Little Texas-ish vibe. I really like it. I think the more old school vibe with like the gabber kick, it's really nice. The first kick's pretty good. The second kick is really good. It sounds nice and full. Yeah, very good. With the PP kicks, personally not a super big fan of PP kicks. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
The little in the background, like the melody, does get a little repetitive, so I'd love to see a little bit of change in that throughout the track. But overall, very solid track, honestly. Yeah, the arrangement is good too. Maybe a bit more variation again could make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. So the only thing I wrote down, well, not the only thing I wrote down. I feel like the build-ups could use a little bit more anticipation, right? It's just a little bit straight too forward. Like it doesn't tickle the brain. That's the feedback I have most. And these kicks, I can't listen to this. This is too much for me. That's why I turn off my headphones. But that's just a matter of preference. I feel like your kicks in general sound very professional, very well balanced. So that's all good. You already know that. Yeah. It's just a matter of balance. The build-up anticipation needs to be better, and that's it. Yep. The kicks are tingling the brain. Yeah, that's for sure. Sure.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Knitto und Fetze. Sehr gutes Track. Dankeschön. All right. Next up, we have the Hard Company.
All right.
This is we're gonna go to a little bit more mainstream hardcore, I think.
Twisted mind. The skies are gray, but my heart's on fire. I'm standing tall on a web of wire. They put that change where the dream was clear, but I spit back 'cause I don't live in fear. Middle finger to the new world order. They drew the lines, but across the border. Take your rules and your mind control. I'll keep my spirit, I'll keep my soul.
Let's do another Uptempo stream this one. Yeah, I want to say that to my students really quick. Let's do another Uptempo stream this month. We only have one once a month. I don't think that's enough. And because we had 24 submissions this month, I think we should just do another one. So let's schedule another one for this month. Let's go. Yo, this kicks.
Yo, this kicks.
Discakes, kom stream doen dan een keertje, hè?
Twisted mind, twisted mind. This is it. Twisted mind. Twisted. Why don't you call me now? This is it. The skies are gray, but my heart's on fire. I'm standing tall on a web of wire. They put that change where the dream was clear, but I spit back 'cause I don't live in fear. Middle finger to the new world order. They drew the lines, but across the border. Take your rules and your mind control. I'll keep my spirit, I'll keep my soul. My soul. Middle finger to the new
All right, Hard Company. All right.
All right.
I have to say some stuff. I really like the theme of the track. I like the vocal. I've heard this vocal somewhere before. Maybe it's this track. I do have problems with the percussion being way too loud in the mix. I also have a problem with the build-ups that are not anticipating enough. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is the drop already, and like expecting either a fake drop or another build-up. So I think that can be better. I think the melody can be a little bit better, and I want to hear the melody beforehand. You introduced the melody only at the last part. And now I'm doing this. I know for a fact that I told you that to make the melody like this last stream, I believe. But it's a good setup, but the melody is not really there yet. And the build-ups can have more tension for better drops. I do like the gabber kicks that you used, but turn them down because they're really loud compared to your main drop kick. All right, let's hear it.
Yep. The first thing that I thought about was that gabber kick is definitely a little too loud. The track itself it's nice. The overall vibe that you're going for is very nice. The melody is good. It's really good. It's memorable, so that's really nice.
Yep, fits the vocal a lot. Good batch.
It really does. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I feel like the drops come a little out of nowhere. It needs some more, like you said, for the build up somewhere. Jesus.
Anticipation. Anticipation.
Something in my opinion, it's not wrong. I feel like the rides during the drop are a little too loud, but that's just my opinion. It's not doesn't sound bad. It's just I'd rather have them a little lower, a little bit more in the background.
Yep.
But that's I feel like more a style choice than actually something that's wrong with the track.
Yep.
I do feel like the leads from the melody could also be a little fuller in the little break part. They sounded a little too thin.
Yep.
Other than that, very cool track.
Yep.
Lots of potential for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Good job, Hard Company. All right, next up is Galil. This sounds like hardstyle. Yep. Wrong track. Wrong track. But we're gonna listen to that. All right, Little Vojo. I don't know how to pronounce this, but anyway, here you.
What does that mean? Little Fajito.
Out of key.
Lil Voido kicks.
Wow. All right. Yeah, your turn.
All right.
Wrote a lot of things down.
Me too. First of all, I like the idea of the track. I really do.
Yes.
The little melody, it's good, and it fits the vocal as well. And then the little bouncy kicks, they fit the track. It all fits together pretty well. There are some things in the mixing that could be a little better. The lead at the start definitely misses a lot of high end. I'm pretty sure the first kick is not in key. And I do feel like the I don't know if you can hear that from my mic. The whistle stuff sounds a little. It starts to become a little too goofy almost. So, and maybe a little too repetitive again, but that's also just bouncy Uptempo. I'm not the biggest fan personally of bouncy Uptempo because it is so repetitive. It could use some more kick rolls, some more variation in the kicks. But other than that, it has potential again for sure.
Yeah. I think the main concern here is the leads. They sound very weak. I'm not sure if it was a lead or something just playing in the background. Percussion needs to be turned down because the keys need to be more in the front of the mix. The first kick is out of key with the root key of the track. So find the root key of your acapella and work from there. You are switching up triplets and quarter beats. There was a build-up where you used quarter beats kicks with a triplet build-up. Fix that. The pre-drop vocal was very weak. I don't know what he was saying, what it was saying. What is...
Tag.
Yeah, so that needs to be replaced or better processing. Turn up the kicks, turn up the kicks. Idea is really cool. It gets repetitive after a while. Main drop is cool. The second part of the track is better. This part is better than this part because less is more. You're only playing something, a simple melody with a kick. That's why it's better.
What's up? What's up with everybody using moans? That's pretty drops.
Well, everyone likes this.
Oh! I mean, you can use it, but it does make the track a lot less serious.
Goofy, yeah. All right, next up. Wait. Did we already do Wazier? Pretty sure we did. He sent in 2 tracks.
For the love we never. Why you gotta be so shy in the nighttime? I'm about to show you real love. I'm your lifeline. Why you gotta?
Wait, is that kick pitching down? That is awesome. I love that. I love that.
I'm about to show you real love. I'm your lifeline. Real love, lifeline.
That's very unique. I like that. No, not that. That's like the faces. Oh, that's off key. Ooh. This part. This one was off key. This one is off key. This one right here.
You're just a memory within sorrow. I can't let go of the idea of you. Something away like smoke in the air. She's talking back. Something away.
It's too loud.
Why you gotta be so shy in the nighttime? I'm about to show you real love. I'm your lifeline. Real love, lifeline.
The idea was so good. Come on. I'm like, okay, cool. Fake drop. But then it's almost the same kick. It's almost the same kick, just to add a little bit of grain to it. I don't think it's enough. I would like to see a completely different kick here, like maybe a higher kick punch from go to, because the contrast is not big enough to make an impact like that.
Why you gotta be so shy in the nighttime?
See, that could have been the kick for the first drop. All right, Wazier. I heard these vocals too much. That's why I'm a little bit biased, because I've heard these vocals too much. I'm not a fan of it anymore, but that's fine. Ignore that. I really like that down pitch with the kick. That's very unique. I don't hear that much. That Lekker Faces kick FX, sure, if you want to use that, go ahead. But it's being overused as hell lately. The off-key thing I talked about. Kicks sound really good. And the main drop needs the better anticipation that I just told you about. Change up the kicks. Yep.
I very much agree. It has potential again. The kicks, we talked about it earlier. It's on a little serum-ish as well. I feel like with the fake out kick going into almost the same kick, I do like that kick. It's just not in the right place.
Correct.
If you switch up that higher pitch kick with that kick that you have in the start now, I feel like that'd be a lot better. I do feel like that kick, it sounds... All kicks really fit together, but the first kick after that fake drop sounds a little... It sounds so different compared to the other kicks.
Right.
Maybe there could be... It's like all the kicks are made in like the same way, and then all of a sudden that kick is made on like a different way. It sounds like... It threw me off a little bit.
Yep. But yeah, mixdown overall is, I would say, is pretty good, but it's always good with Wazier. Yeah. It's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Right.
Yep.
Track 19, Bounce Inferno. I have no idea.
Inferno.
I can't see the full name. 1 second. I just... Neros. Oh, Uptempo Bros. Uptempo Bros. The bros from Uptempo. Uptempo Bros.
Friction in my bones, the sparks ignite the dome. Kicks hitting harder
What
than a
friction in my balls?
rain tide rising, drowning out the moles. No mercy in the temple, let the metronome roll.
Can anyone explain me how you get these yellow markers
Right?
here?
I have no clue.
How do you do that?
Are.
It's probably Edison, but how do you do it? That's what I want to hear.
Drowning out the moles. No mercy in the temple, let the metronome roll. Inferno, the fire in the night. Too fast, can't fight the flight. No ceiling, no height. Inferno, the rave burns bright.
That sounds promising. Come on, be good. Three, four, five, six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts.
But I really like the vocal. I think it has like high energy. It fits the track well. Before the first drop, I think all of that, like the atmosphere, is really really nice.
Yeah.
I do feel like it misses some low end. I think it sounded like that for me. I'm not sure.
Let me see.
No, not the kicks. The intro.
Oh,
Like not the kicks.
yes, correct. Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like the kicks are like a little too. The first kicks are a little too much like I don't know where. Especially if you're missing sop in the intro, just introduce the kicks and
Yes.
make people already hear like the little bit of the bass. Like you did you did that really well on the in the break. You can hear the kick still going. It is for me the first break is a little too long. If you just, I feel like it could be half the length, honestly, to keep it interesting. I feel like you can hear the kick still play like. You're like, okay, when is it gonna build up? And then the build-ups are very, very loud, a little too loud. Again, make the build-ups go down.
Yep.
The kicks themselves are really nice. They're really good. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had.
So I want to add to that. The transient on the kicks need to be better. Can be better transient. Melody is okay. I like that you added the synth on top of the melody. That makes it very unique and more complete. I really like that you used the filter kick, even though you can turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit too loud. Percussion needs to be turned down. It's supportive, not in the back, in the front. So it has to be in the back. Build up needs to be better, more anticipation. And I'm not sure about these pauses in the kick roll. Like that takes away all the drive, so I wouldn't do that. I would just make FX kicks more or something weird, like a weird shit. But overall, yeah, huge potential and nothing to add to that. All right.
Yep.
Next up, Dark Passenger. We're going to hardcore.
You've been burned into my mind. Now my hands are shaking. I feel the elevation. Maybe you're the reason why. Now my heart's awakened. Would you be my haven? As the sun goes down in the dead of that night, keep me safe and sound. I see it all in your eyes. See it all in your eyes. Your eyes. Used to
Nice. Okay, Dark Passenger. Vocal, good. Melody, not too good, but I already told you that last time. I don't like it that much. Build up are louder than the kicks. Kicks are very good mixed. Screeches are very good mixed. They go really well hand in hand. I really like the kicks, and I love that triplet switch overall. But I think I already gave my feedback last time from last stream. So go ahead, Illusion.
Yeah, the melody could definitely have some attention, but you already said that, and I'm not going to say too much about that.
Yeah.
I really, really like how you're doing your build-ups, or like the in between the kicks. They're very creative, and I really, really appreciate that. They're really good. The really low kick that you made, I think it's the second one, is the maybe turn down the peaks a little bit. That could probably help. I feel like it's just a little too loud.
Yeah.
Because they're such low kicks. I've wrote down a lot of positive stuff, honestly, because I really enjoyed little build-ups and stuff, and I think this is pretty good track. There's a lot of potential for sure.
Well, there you have it, Dark Passenger. Good shit, man. Good job. All right, we are going to more hardcore, and after that we have Mr. OPS up-tempo track probably. All right, Hardcore by Shapeshifter.
This place was never meant to be found. Built in silence, buried in blood. Every scream it swallowed still echoes, and every soul it took still watches. The air burns cold, the ground remembers. It doesn't haunt, it hunts. The dark runs faster. It's under your skin. It came for answers. It came for you.
Switching the melody, that throws me off guard. That should be corrected. The melody should follow the original pattern and not switch it up to something different. All right.
For answers. It came for you. For you.
right, Shapeshifter, go ahead.
Not bad at all.
Definitely not.
I did write a lot of stuff down.
Same.
So first things first, I really like the vocal and I like the atmosphere that you're going for.
Yep.
It's really, really nice. Good variation in Screech's kicks. It's really nice. It's a really solid track already. For me, the first pre-drop is a little too dry. The kick does have reverb, but you can hear it like end. It's like instead of give it a bit more wetness, and also maybe turn down the kicks in that little pre-drop section that you have right there a little bit down. I really like the kick rolls, and the kicks in the drop are really good. Nothing to say about that. Like you already mentioned as well, the melody it changes, and that caught me off guard as well. I was like, okay, yeah, I can follow the melody, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what is happening here?
Yeah, exactly.
So you could change that. Just use the first part, because I feel like that's the good part about the melody. For me, in the second drop, the screeches could use maybe some EQing. I feel like there is a little bit too much low end going on. Oh, we're going again. And especially at, I think, the second kick after the second drop, there's so much going on all of a sudden.
Yeah.
A little too much. I like how you did the last build-up and the pre-drop, and then the melody drop is really good. I feel like the melody kit is also having a little bit too much low ends during drop. And what I really, really like is how you use the melody, and then the melody and then goes into the screech. How that goes. Really nice.
Really good.
Yep.
Yeah, overall great theme, but at some point the vocal says scream, then add a scream. If it says echo, add an echo. You need to complement that vocal with adding stuff to it. You have that in the pre-drop, the scream, but add another scream when he says that. Build-ups are good, transitions are amazing, melody switch is excellent. Sometimes I feel like the tail feels a little bit stretched, grainy, so I'm not sure what that is, but sometimes it feels a little stretched. The melody and kicks are good. However, that square lead, I feel like if you could add 1 or 2 layers with a little bit of funny distortion or stuff like that, LFO on it, it would sound a little bit more unique. I like the square lead. It's not bad. I don't hear it much anymore. So yeah, and all that and that, I don't have any feedback, and I agree with the previous feedback.
Yep.
All right. Last but not least, Mr. OPS.
Last but not least.
Monkey don't stop no show.
All right, here we go.
Who's the real Mr. OPS? Is it me?
No, it's Justin, I guess. Oh yeah, you're also OPS.
I did the ads, yeah. Generate still needs to mix this.
No objection, I'm always on time like the mailman. The game ain't to be told, it's for sale, man. So I'm always working at selling you a plan to manifest millions band by band. If you rocking with me, get on your feet and let me know. If not, that's cool too. One monkey don't stop no show.
I wasn't time like the mailman. I heard that too. It's a good quote.
Yeah.
If not, that's cool too. One monkey don't stop no show. Rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. So I'm always working.
Oh shit, you are from that ad. From OPS. I did. It's now clicking. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always working at selling you a plan to manifest millions band by band. If you rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. If not, that's cool too. One monkey don't stop no show. Rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. One monkey don't stop no show. Selling you a plan to manifest millions band by band. If you rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. If not, that's cool too. One monkey don't stop no show. Rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. Let's go. Rockin' with me, get on your feet and let me know. One monkey don't stop no show.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, all right. Not bad. I like it. The track overall has a really good, nice vibe that you're going for. I like the vocals. I like the little melody part that you have. I really like the pre-drop that you did before the first drop. I think that sounded really cool. In my opinion, the kicks do sound a little too grainy. The serum-ish stuff again. They could definitely use some work. They sound a little hard to describe. Not like full. They sound a little. I don't know how to describe that. Like too grainy in my opinion.
Yeah, I see.
And maybe a little bit too much high end as well. Other than that, that's the feedback that I wrote down. So
yeah, I don't have much feedback either. Theme is good. Mix sound is good. Yeah, the kicks. Yeah, they're good, but
it misses something.
Yeah, it misses something. Maybe they are too grainy. And also, this part is really hard to mix because the kick is so full, the screech. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can hear it, right? But yeah, mixing. Well, yeah, you already said mixing. Like, it's a little bit out of balance if you look at the audio form too. Like, it's a little bit left and right. But yeah, huge potential. I mean, I like it. Screech is really cool. Yeah, not much to add. Nice work in progress by After Generation and someone else that I cannot see the name right now. Adept. All right, so hopefully you guys adapt to the feedback that we gave you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, there we have it. Let's put it on. I haven't seen you for the whole stream, by the way. Oh, there he is. Ha. Hey. Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm still here. Holy shit.
Damn. All right. So yeah, that was a good stream, man. I really enjoyed it. It was really long though. No, usually we do like 1.5 hour, 1 hour 45. But yeah, there were a lot of demos, and I didn't want to skip anyone. So usually we do 20 demos. But yeah, this was a really cool feedback stream. I feel like we were really aligned too. I really liked that, and I overall enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, me too. Some very interesting tracks, some really cool tracks too.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And don't forget to check out ILLUSZION on Instagram, TikTok, Grindr,
Spotify.
Grindr.
Motherfucker.
All right, man. Was really good to have you here. And who knows, we're going to do it again in the future. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and everyone else on the stream, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. And don't forget to check out nearestproductions.com if you want to learn more about music production, etc., etc. You know where to find me. All right. Installing Grindr right now. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Hopefully we'll get a match. All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. See you guys later. Ciao, ciao.